I've done everything you could do. I've played on every stage you could play in this country. I started drumming at 5 in my church in Nigeria. Afrobeat music influenced me. Drumming is more than just playing. It's a spirit.
You're going deep too quickly. Samuel Bolaji, aka Sambo, a drumming prodigy turned music executive, studio owner, and videographer. He redefines his path from Nigerian roots to global stages.
If you want to be successful, you need to stop repeating the same mistakes.
I run the music and audio production company.
COVID was happening. Let me just get a place, small place, and start a studio. It wasn't for public. People seem to be interested in what I do and the way it's sounding. Maybe I can start a business from this, and that's how I started the business. The whole idea of Outline is I want you coming as you are, so by the time you cross my path, you come out at the other side being a bigger person.
Why did you retire? Hello everybody. Okay, my name is Faber. Hi everybody. Welcome to the channel Strip, where we channel our energy to learn new things and strip away negative misconceptions. Hello Sambo.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. Thanks for coming on. First question. What is your government name?
What's my government name? Oh,
We
Jesus.
call you Sambo, but what's your actual?
My name is Samuel Bolaji.
Fast, slow. Samuel.
Samuel Bolaji.
Wow. That's where he came from. Samuel Bolaji.
Samuel Bolaji.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. How long have you been called Sambo then?
20 years.
What age were you then? When the first time called you Sambo?
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, you can't
I don't want to cast my age out there.
That's okay. Sambo, Samuel Bolaji. So, you prefer Sambo though?
I don't mind. I'm used to it. I tried to change it. It didn't last 2 days.
Wow, what did you try to change it to?
Sam.
Nobody jumped on it.
Yeah, when I was 28, I decided to know I'm going to just change my name to Sam. So anytime I meet new people, I just started my name is Sam.
Yeah,
Yeah, but nobody cared. They were like, no, Sambo is fine. So
interesting. Why? What happened at 28 that made you want to be called Sambo?
I just felt like when I was 28, my perspective of life changed. And you know, when you're like younger, you have all these nicknames and you have these plans and goals.
Yeah.
I just felt like a different person at 28. Something switched
Did you feel like you want to be taken more seriously?
to change my name.
Yeah. Like,
No.
what was the motivating factor?
It's really just to sound more professional. I started meeting people in my life that I felt like, if I'm telling them my name is Sambo, instead of you asking me, everybody asks me, Sambo, are you Ghanaian? Or where's the name from? Instead of you asking me a question, I should just say, for example, if you meet like James Bond, you'll be like, my name is Bond, James Bond. You ask him, what
Where
is
you from
James
and
Bond or
what's
what?
that mean or
Yeah,
whatever.
it makes no sense.
There's no follow-up conversation.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm not a kid anymore. And I feel like that name was tied to my old identity also, so.
But it didn't. Why didn't it last? Because it was brand new people, right?
Yeah, they were just like, yeah, okay, cool. But people call you Sambo. Like,
Right.
yeah. So it's like, for example, I tell you my name is Sam, and you're like, oh, can I have your socials? And you're saying Sambodrumz. Like,
It wasn't adding.
even saying that is very cringe.
So why did you change your name on socials then?
Why did I change my name?
Yeah.
Did you notice?
So why didn't you change your name on socials?
I did.
Wow.
But this was before Facebook died. I changed my name from Sambodrumz to, I think it was Sam O, or something like that.
And it still didn't take off.
Facebook is boring. I haven't been on it. It's still there.
But then when did you open your Instagram?
Oh, a couple of years ago.
But that was Sambodrumz.
Yeah.
Why didn't you change your Instagram?
To Sam?
Yeah.
Just didn't feel like I needed to.
I think this is fascinating though.
Yeah, I think it's more mental than physical.
100%. I ask everyone on the channel what's their name, and I try to learn how to pronounce it. That's how I start. Because I really believe in the power of names. And
Did you know how to pronounce your name?
Oyene, did I do well?
Yeah, all right.
I
6
did it
over
very
10.
well.
6 over 10.
Say it what?
6 over 10.
I'm Yoruba now.
Yeah.
Oyene is
With
not
the
that hard.
Italian accent.
Yeah, Talax. Yoruba. Okay, come here. So, interesting that you felt like you were trying to change your identity and you wanted to separate who you were to who you were becoming, but you couldn't.
No,
achieve it.
I'm still the same person.
Right.
And I won't change who I was.
Okay. But you're trying to.
But my goal was different.
Okay, and you wanted to present a different version of yourself.
Yes.
But people didn't let you because everybody else.
No, it's not their choice. I just gave up on trying to please people.
So you're like, okay, if you guys want to call me Sambo, call me Sambo.
Yeah, because it's just a name. It doesn't matter. It's who I am as a person that defines who I am, not my name.
Yeah. Oof. I don't know if I agree, but oof.
Well, it depends how you look at it.
It does depend how you look at it. I feel like, for example, I was at a wedding like a few days ago, and somebody called me the channels. They called me ChannelStrip. I was like, yo.
What?
I know. She was like, oh, that's what I see on Instagram, and
Yeah.
But my name is Favor, bro.
Yeah, but most people don't know that.
I know, which is interesting. But I didn't correct her to be like, oh, don't call me that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I really thought it was interesting that she would call me that. Because it's obvious that that's not a name, that's a handle.
Mm-hmm.
But it's what she knows, right? And she also doesn't know my name. She doesn't know me that way. So she just called me Channel. I didn't but I thought it was interesting. And you're kind of saying that your name is different to your identity.
Okay, so as you're aware, apart from Sambodrumz is like my drumming side, my face. But since I left, well, I tell people I'm retired, but since I retired from drumming,
Yeah.
I was more of a businessman.
Yes, of course.
So I started running a studio, to starting a video and audio production company. And at that point,
Outlier Studio, eh?
yeah, at that point you can't be Sambodrumz.
Because
That's not what I'm selling.
Yeah, you're selling.
Yeah, so it's like, hi, my name is Samuel Oyeni, and I am a producer, or I'm a music, whatever you want to call yourself. Not I'm Sambodrumz. Like, okay. Because then, even if you tell them I'm a videographer, they'll be like, where's the drums coming from? Automatically, I won't take you serious.
Why won't you take them serious? People are can be multi-talented.
No, you can't be, but it's like, I'm in a serious meeting, I tell them I'm Sambodrumz, but I'm a videographer. Doesn't make sense.
I know.
But whereby it makes more sense to say, I'm Samuel, and I'm a videographer.
So what you're saying is, depending on the door you're walking in, you're presenting a different, not version of yourself, but a different skill set, and therefore a different image. Is that what you're saying?
I won't put it that way. I'm just saying your name is very important.
Sure, agreed.
So now when I walk into any room, I'm telling them my name is Samuel.
Okay.
I'm from Dublin or whatever, and I'm a videographer. That's all I'm saying. No matter where I walk into, even if they're drummers.
You say you're a videographer first and foremost.
No, that's not what I say. I'm just giving an example.
Okay, give an example. So if you're walking into an empty room, you don't know who's in there. It doesn't matter the job title. What are you describing yourself as of right now?
As of right now.
Yeah.
So I walk in. So let's say, hi, how are you doing? You're like, okay, cool. My name is Samuel. I'm a music exec, and I run a music and audio production company.
Okay, fair enough. I respect that, and I feel like that summarizes you quite nicely.
Yeah.
And also, if you then said 5 minutes later I play the drums, it makes sense that
It's part of the things I do,
can do that.
but it's not who I am.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, let's start from. We're moving on. That was the name, and I love how where it took us. Tell us what you started with, and then we'll end with Outlier Studios and what you do now.
Okay. So
What age did you start drumming, for example?
5.
God.
So I started drumming at 5
crazy.
in Nigeria.
Wow.
In my church in Nigeria.
Okay.
I've always had an interest. It's a love-hate situation. I always had an interest.
Okay.
Then the particular church I was going to, they had the drums. They had the old African drum.
These guys?
So yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Talking drum, djembe, gong, bata, all those kind of stuff. Anyway, that was cool. It was nice. But for some reason, anytime I'm at home, I watch Fela Kuti. And I see them playing the drums.
What were we listening to in the car?
Yeah.
He had never
So-
heard of Fela. Can you imagine? These old kids need to be educated.
Are you serious? Oh my
Isn't that
days.
just shocking?
I need to stop listening to Lil Baby, man.
I'm like, he's stop listening. What do you listen to?
Fela was the guy. Obviously, he's
Okay,
drummer.
Yeah. He's a drummer.
Tony Allen. No, he's drummer. Fela's drummer.
Is Tony Allen. Somebody told me yesterday, sorry to cut you off, that Fela plays all the instruments. And I
He
don't
does.
believe that.
Yeah.
He plays
He's
all.
multi-talented, yeah.
How many instruments does he play?
At least 14.
14?
Yeah, he plays every instrument on his back. And fella is so smart that if he's performing, no matter where he is in the crowd, if you're playing the wrong thing, he can play with his mouth. And if you don't fix it, he can fire you on the spot while you're doing the show.
And that's why, that makes a lot of sense, because you hear him in his tracks, he'll be like, "Ba-da-dam, bam, bam," and he's
Yeah, he knows every note, every rhythm.
How do you learn 14 instruments though?
Practice. It's not natural. You gotta practice.
So this is my next piece. I'm learning this next.
Talking drum.
Yes.
Okay,
this
how
is
are you
my
finding
next.
that?
How am I finding it? I literally just got this off the Apple. Shout out to him today, and I smashed it in today. I smashed it. I did this thing once, and look, I put a hole in it.
Yeah, but
How did that happen in my first hit?
if it's not,
Now I'm afraid of striking it.
it's broken already.
And that's why he wasn't pissed though, but I was shocked.
Who did you get it from?
Dalapo, do you know Dalapo pissed?
Yeah.
He was like, I've been begging him for time, like, can I please
It's
take
too
this off?
strong. It needs to be softer. That's why.
The
The
skin
texture, yeah.
is too tight. I'm gonna get my auntie to buy me one in Nigeria. Mom's gonna bring it for me. Because I walked into a store in town. Why was this thing 400 quid?
Yeah, but they also have the fake version.
I was like, these are bastards. I'm not paying 400 quid. Are you joking?
Yeah.
I'll buy this in Nigeria for, I don't know how much, but certainly not 400.
50k. 60k.
Which is like how much euros?
60, yeah.
They're bastards. We pay 400 euros to a white man.
And it's a
For
fake one they have.
Rubbish. Anyway, back to your story. And now I'm afraid. Because how did I do this in one strike? Anyway, go on. So you learned the drums at 5 because of church.
Yeah, and obviously they didn't let me play at 5 because Nigerian church is not like the church here or the churches there. Basically, if you're not good, you can't jump on the drums, no matter how much love you have for it. And we have like 3-4 professional drummers.
I respect
Anyway,
that.
my prayer was one day they all go to college and there's nobody to play
Not
drums.
you praying that they go to college.
That was the fact.
You prayed for them to go to
Yeah,
college.
and they all went to college at the same time. And one particular Wednesday, I can't forget because it was a Wednesday,
Yeah.
the Wednesday service, and nobody was there to play. And my grandma was like, "Oh, but you try to play at home.
Yeah, yeah.
Why don't you just jump on the drums?"
Yeah.
And we call
How old were you
them
then?
prophets.
Yeah.
I was 5 going 6.
Was it Seleden?
No, it's the CSC.
Okay.
The guy was just like, "What's this young man doing
Doing.
there?" I was like, "You know what? At this point, we have no choice." And I just jumped on it and I started playing.
I wonder if you have any videos of this.
No, because then, okay, you see, back in
long.
the days, people don't really like videos like that.
In
They
church
don't really
especially.
do videos, yeah. So I really don't have any videos of me playing from 5 to like 15.
Wow, okay.
And also my parents are not like video type. They're very low key.
Yeah.
Even pictures, like I barely have family photos.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm very low key too, so
You know you're not.
yeah.
Your job doesn't even allow you to be.
You see, the thing
So
is,
freaking well known.
people know me, but they don't know me.
I know.
You know what I do, but you don't know me as a person.
Yeah, fair enough. I respect that's.
Yeah, and you don't see my life there unless I want you to see it.
Yeah, I respect that.
Yeah, so yeah, that's kind of like it.
Interesting. So you jumped on at 5, 6, and that was the beginning of it. Who bought you the very first set drum at home?
My dad actually bought the church a drum set.
Okay.
Remember I told you there was no drum set. We only have the African drums.
But who bought you the drum set that you were practicing at home?
There's no drum at home.
How did you practice that?
Pan and pots.
Actually.
Yeah, pan and pots, bed sheets, bag, school bag.
So rhythm is in your blood now.
I just love music. I love rhythm. I love African music.
Yeah.
And I just like the feeling it gives people. And for me, it's like drumming is more than just playing.
What is it then?
For me, it's like, it's a spirit.
You're going deep too quickly. Pause. While loading. You've drummed up 5, drummed up to 15. When did you come to Ireland?
When I was 17.
So 17, you're aligned in Ireland. What were you doing with music then?
Nothing. We were going to a particular church. I don't want to mention the name.
Fair enough.
And I just, literally from the first Sunday, I just started playing. They already had a drummer that was learning. The pastor's kid was also playing keyboard. I guess he was also learning. And obviously being the Nigeria boy.
You knew the rhythm well.
Yeah, and I've been doing this in Nigeria. I've been playing proper concerts before I left. Like
10 years at that
oh yeah. Like Tim Godfrey, Sonny Badu. So
played Sonny Badu?
it wasn't a new thing, you know. I was already doing this in
You were
Nigeria.
established, basically.
Eben. I won't say established. I just feel like I was in the right place.
Yeah.
And because there's always every Sunday is a concert in Nigeria.
Let me circle back to fella again. How has Fela influenced you, and when did you start listening to him?
To be honest, I don't think Fela influenced me. I think Afrobeat music influenced me.
Okay,
Does that make sense?
absolutely.
And Tony Allen did influence me because
Who's Tony Allen? Sorry, I don't know him.
Tony
Fela's
Allen is
drummer.
Fela's drummer, and he's the one that invented the beat Afrobeat.
Because Afrobeat has different, varieties of rhythms. Maybe because I'm in control of that. Maybe that's why I don't know how to stop. I don't know how to stop inventing.
Right, here's another thing that I was told yesterday in conversation, that Burna Boy, if you listen to Fela, that you can hear Burna Boy. Sorry,
Yeah.
rephrase. If you listen to Burna, you can hear Fela. Would you agree with that statement?
You can hear a big part of Fela's music in his music, yes.
What is that? Is that the rhythm?
No.
What is that? Is that
Through the message.
No, this guy was more talking about, he was more reflecting on like the drum pattern.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's music, yes, but it's more of the message from the way I say it. In terms of the rhythm, it's the same.
So Tony Allen, you think he set up Afrobeats?
I didn't say setup. I said he made the beats. The music we call Afrobeat, not the Afrobeats that Davido and all those people are doing.
Okay.
The real Afrobeat.
What's the
I'm not be gentleman, not
That's
me.
Fela.
Like,
That,
yeah,
You mean like the snare, the kick, the
rhythm.
drum, the rhythm.
you know the way we have hip hop,
Yeah,
R&B. We also have Afrobeats.
yeah.
The real Afrobeats. Yeah, it was invented by Tony Allen and
And that's
Fela.
what this guy was saying. He was like, the rhythm that you hear in Burna. You can-
He has a lot of that, yeah.
Yeah,
And by the way, Bona's mom used to dance for Fela,
I know that. Yeah,
and Bona's granddad used to manage Fela.
Burna's granddad managed.
Yes,
Fela.
that was Fela's manager.
See, that's in his blood too.
Oh yeah, easily.
Cause like he grew up around that.
Yeah, he grew up watching Fela.
He grew up watching them.
Because he had to talk with his mom, and he watched and watched and watched.
I was at his concert and you could see mom at the edge. She was standing like a soldier.
That's his biggest hero.
Hero, yeah. She was standing there like soldier. Like she was. I'm like, this woman is.
She's business minded. She knows her stuff.
She must freaking
Yeah,
be.
yeah.
I mean,
She's a guru. But
define
that's
the
not
word,
common though.
define the word guru.
She's not just the manager. She's the brain behind Burna Boy. Like when you say your mother has a kid or whatever, you train your kid to be to a certain level of respect. But when it comes to music, she's the same. But not only that, she manages him. She has the decision making with the music and the message. She's also behind it.
Yeah. How'd you know this?
Because I've listened to every Burna's song and interview.
And you can.
Not just the rhythm, the details. Yeah.
This is a condition. I leave yours only wanting more, and count the pavement stones.
I'm a big fan of Burna.
I'm a big fan of his music. Not so sure about everything else.
Him as a person.
Well, I don't know him obviously, but identity and what he represents. Not so sure I'm a fan of. The whole reason why I brought the Newbie Boys on was to talk about influence and manhood, and I don't know if I'm a fan of what he portrays and what he's telling the young people.
It's all internet.
Well, I could be wrong. He could be an amazing human being, and he's being packaged as a Raz guy. Speaking of packaging, what do you think of Ashika, who I am obsessed with?
I am obsessed with Ashika too.
Should I tell you why I'm obsessed with him?
Why?
I don't know, and I know I'm gonna meet this man. I'm gonna meet this man, and it's gonna happen because it's just gonna happen. But here's why I'm obsessed with him. I'm not sure he's the brains behind him. I think he's surrounded by an amazing team. I think everything he does is calculated. I think his image, his music, the artistry, the fashion. If I watch his music video, I'm always floored by the standard. And that to me just suggests that his team are all individual professionals and he's surrounded by a bunch of creative geniuses and together they package him and make him who he is. And that's what fascinates me.
What does package mean though?
Marketing. His image is fabulous. Would you agree?
Yeah.
I mean, The music is great, but if I pause the music and just put, I'm not obsessed with him because of his music. I do enjoy his music. I'm obsessed because of the imagery, the lights, the camera, the action, his videography, the styling. One
But
video,
you
they
realize-
went into the trumpet, zoomed out. I'm like,
Yeah, but that's the videographer. You see,
Videography-
he may not have anything to
cinematography.
do with
That's
that.
what I'm saying. That it's not really about him.
But
saying.
what I'm saying is, okay, let me explain something to you.
Go on.
In life, yeah, the stage you're in determine the people around you.
100%.
So, and by the way, Ashake has been doing this for over 20 years. You know that.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
'Cause he just
So
came out of
let me give
I
you.
don't know.
Let me give you some. No, it didn't. Nobody comes out of nowhere.
That's
I don't
true.
like when people say this.
Yeah.
Nobody comes out of nowhere. Ashake has been doing this before I was born. Imagine that.
How old is he?
I can't be saying down there.
But before you were born is
But he's in his 30s, yeah.
Because that makes
Well, a
sense.
few years before I was born.
That makes sense.
And it didn't start off just this. For example, he studied, if I'm not wrong, from one of the interviews, I think he studied dance and
So you watch these guys' interviews?
yeah, because I want to know them.
Yeah.
And also part of my job in the industry is to study people. I study artists. I want to know your history. I want to know how you act, who you walk around with, who are your crew. So Ashake studied, I think, dance, something culture or whatever. I can't remember. Then he started dancing.
Okay.
From dancing, just rap battles here and there, singing battles here and there. So winning even competition, I think was in University of Lagos.
Okay.
Gino Pocoli. Like basically the new era of musicians now, they all went to the same school.
Okay.
And they've been hustling since then. Sleeping in the studio, from dancing to singing in parties to backing up. And for example, before we knew of Ashake, you know he was with Olamide already for 2 years.
Before he blew.
No, before we even heard his first song.
Wow. We just followed him around.
Yeah, not just follow him around. So the way it happens in Nigeria is this. Let's say an artist, a producer picks you up or a management picks you up. You have to go under serious training.
Makes sense.
You're always in the studio. You're always writing, either for you or for people. While you're doing that, you're recording your own stuff for at least 2 years. That will prepare you. In Ireland or in the UK, people don't have time for that. Oh, you can sing. Come to the studio, we'll figure it out. And this is why music is not authentic. Music is like fast food in this side of the world. But in Nigeria, some
go through
people,
that
they're
process.
sitting on songs for years, making sure it's the best version
It could be.
it could be. If I'm not wrong, I think one of the interviews, Ashake was like, it was that song Banana. They took like 5-6 mixes
Wow. Before they took the
just
pick.
to have the final one. And this takes sometimes 6 months, 7 months.
Wow.
But yeah, you just go, it sounds good, you release it. There's no, I would say it's authentic enough.
There's not enough work.
It
being
sounds
done.
good, but it's
could have been
good.
better.
Sounding good is not what we want. We want a long-time life music.
How did a fella achieve this thing where he's dead and we're still? I mean, I know these young lads don't know, but people who care about music, how is it possible that he's lived so long in his music?
It's okay. It's like me asking, how is it possible that we still love Michael Jackson?
Yeah, it's the same question actually. Why do we still love? Like, what makes you?
Let me tell you, simple.
Go on.
Their music and their legacy is authentic.
What is authenticity in music then?
Let me tell you. Authenticity in music is when 20 years down the line, the song still sounds as fresh as it started 20 years ago.
How do you achieve that?
Be real.
Right.
Be real with yourself. And I can tell you the difference. So most of the drill music we hear, both in Ireland and in the UK, are all fast food. It's just to make clout, make money. It's like, let's drop it, it's the beat. It's not about the message. Do you know who I think is going to be like Fela in 20 years' time? Burna Boy.
You think? Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah.
Does that make sense? Because
makes sense.
his music is not just, I'm singing to just drop.
But he's also said some crazy stuff. I remember I watched one interview and he was like, oh,
What did he say?
He said, oh, Afrobeat is just rubbish. Afrobeat is just...
Okay.
He said Afrobeat is just chatting. Like, he watered down. And I was like, oh, but you're doing this. Now you're bringing down the value.
90% of them have almost no real life experiences that they can understand, which is why you hear most of Nigerian music Oh, I'll say African music. I don't even know what to say. Afro beats, as people call it. It's mostly about nothing. Literally nothing. There's no substance to it. Like nobody's talking about anything. It's just a great time. It's an amazing time. You know what I mean?
I don't have any comments on that,
Fair enough.
but I watched the video, and I don't think it means it the way it sounded.
Okay. So you know what I'm talking about. Okay.
What it means, from what I understood, was the way he crafted his own Afrobeat music is more than just the Afrobeat. For example, you can't compare Burna Boy to Portable.
No.
He's talking to people like Portable. That yes, this is Afrobeat, yes, this is music, but please take this serious.
Okay. Okay.
I'm trying to take this serious. I'm putting work
Yeah.
into my writing skills,
Yeah.
my beats, the message.
Yeah.
I understand you guys are here too to make money, but the more you do that, the more we allow you guys to do that,
The more you're working down the
the
value.
less the quality of Afrobeat worldwide.
Did you see Rema's interview on this? I reshared
I
this.
think Rema is the smartest Afrobeat artist right now.
The smartest is a high
Yeah.
standard.
Yeah, I think so. Why? Because he has a plan.
Okay.
It's different from everybody.
Right.
For example, the new album of Rema, he would never have dropped that as his first album. Why? Because his label would not allow him number one.
That
And now
album is low-key creepy.
the album,
Some of the tracks.
it's not creepy. I
some
think
of
it's
the
just
tracks actually put me on the edge. I don't know how he's done it. But
It's
it
a
makes you
marketing plan.
nervous. I don't know what he's doing with his music,
it's
bro.
a plan.
What's that about?
Okay, have you watched his latest interview?
I didn't watch the full thing, just snippets.
So his latest interview, he said, first when the album came out, I was so pissed. I was like, why are you smoking? Why this? Why that? Then when I watched the interview, I realized why he's doing what he's doing. So basically, he's reliving his young life, the things he didn't get to do, and experience. Because don't forget, when he was younger, that was when he was picked up by Maven Records.
Okay.
And it was all serious business. Coming to the studio, you need to produce the best album. Then he went on tour for almost 5 years. But he didn't get to live that
Life.
youth lifestyle. And if you look at the Hollywood movie scene, people end up doing the things they didn't get to do at 40, 50. And they start saying they overdose on drugs. Too much smoking. Too much humanizing. Because they didn't get to live young.
So he's like, I'm gonna get out of my system.
Yeah. That was literally what he's doing.
That album puts me on edge. It's a great album. It's creatively, he's pushing the edge of what is Afrobeats, and he's making you ask, what is
He's breaking the
Afrobeats?
barrier. Yeah, he's saying we can still do Afrobeat but be different.
Yeah. What's the role of a drum set in praise and worship?
What's the role of a drum set in praise and worship?
At the very, very start, he goes, rhythm is spiritual. I very much agree. Can you expand?
Rhythm is spiritual because no matter how good a song may be, if you're playing a bad rhythm, it makes no sense. So it disjoints your whole emotion.
Say that part again. It does what your emotion.
It disjoints your whole emotion. So I could be praising, worshiping God or whatever, and things are going as smooth as possible, and some random drummer just start banging the drums or playing reggae over worship. The connection I have with God at that moment
It's
is disconnected.
Okay, what about when the drummer is good? Talk to me about like the spiritual aspect of that.
When the drummer is
Because the
good.
example you gave was when drummer is bad, and I get that.
If a drummer is good,
how can they
so
help?
for example, let me give you an example. If you look at Dunstan's musicians, before he goes to the next stage or the next step, they're already there because they're connected spiritually. I could be singing like the same song Dunstan will sing, unless the drummer is playing the toms. There's a tom rhythm feel or whatever, and he's banging it. The tone that gives is went from just playing the hi-hat and snare. It's more deeper. Just the way the toms are deeper.
Yes.
Whereby if I'm playing the same groove on hi-hat and snare, it's much louder, but not connecting. I don't know how to explain
No,
it.
it makes perfect sense. And this is
Do
the
that
beauty
really.
of orchestration, because I'm learning.
Yeah,
this
it's
stuff.
it's also about making the right decision.
Yeah.
I could be drumming by making the wrong decision by what I choose to play.
Sorry. This is the snare.
No.
Oh Jesus. This is the snare. This is the snare. This is the cymbals.
Technically, yeah.
And there's like crash cymbal,
Hi-hat.
hi-hats, all that kind of stuff. Obviously, that's the drum, that's the bass drum, the big one, and all that kind of stuff. So you feel like choosing in a particular moment bass drum over snare, over cymbal, over hi-hat crash. You gotta be in tune with the spirit, is what you're saying, to choose appropriately.
No, you have to be in tune with the music.
To choose appropriately.
Yeah. So
Because
for
rhythm is rhythm,
example-
but choosing the right
For
one.
example, we're time praise and worship and they're singing worship. Why am I playing the snare when I should be playing the rim shot of the snare? It's all about dynamics, it's all about building.
Dynamics and building.
So as soon as that starts and I'm already banging the cymbals, I'm already disconnected. It's not because the cymbals are wrong in the music, but it's not the right timing.
Yeah, because your rhythm could be perfectly fine, but you've chosen the wrong.
The wrong part of the drum to play.
Okay, for the sake of anybody who's like an actual drummer, and also for my sake who's learning, what thing would you choose for what moments? So you
So
would go
if a song is just
rim for
if the worship song
worship. Let's go worship.
is just started,
Yeah.
for the first, usually the verses, you want to try and stay on the rim shots with the
Rim
hi-hats
shots.
because of dynamics. So you're kind of there. When it goes to the chorus
Sorry, rim shot and what?
and the hi-hat,
And hi-hat. Okay, go on.
then when it gets to like the chorus, you want to step it up. So you keep the hi-hat while you play this main snare drum. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, then main
Just to give it that lift.
snare drum.
And if it's like more like intense, you can move to like your toms just to add that extra feel.
Intense. Tom is that big one that stands.
No, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, okay. What's that big one? What's that big one that stands here?
That's how it's
That stands here.
beside the drum. Could it be an extra snare drum?
Maybe an extra step.
Yeah.
Okay, so intense. You said what?
Yeah, it depends on the intensity of the song. You cannot choose to
toms.
start experimenting.
Explain. I know, but explain in words dynamics in terms of like.
Dynamics is basically the level you're playing at. So in music, if you're usually when music starts, you start from a particular dynamic, and you work your way up, and sometimes you work your way back down. Most rock metal is kind of like the same. They may start heavy with the snare.
Because you know in piano words, man, when we say dynamics, we kind of mean like ornamental. We add a riff here and there. It's not necessarily that we're building the atmosphere. That's
Yeah,
why I find
but
that word
in-
interesting.
Yeah, it's. I think also with piano there's dynamics because when I'm playing, I can play soft, I can play a bit harder.
Okay, I need to do my homework on that word myself.
Do you know what I mean? So that's me building dynamics. So you can play da 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 da, da 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 da, or da 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 da. The intensity is different.
How hard you strike.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
dynamics. Yeah.
I really like what we've done there. Talk to me a little bit about. Now, there's somewhere I'm going. I have a question, but we're building to that question, and then we're going to wrap it up. You do realize that MFM don't play drums.
I still don't understand the concept, but
Neither do I.
you don't play drums, but you play drums on the keyboard.
Thank you.
Makes no sense.
Thank you.
But it's fine. They'll be fine. I don't really care.
Neither do I. Actually, I do care.
I don't go
Because
there.
I go to MFM, so it bothers me. But I won't say it
Would you ever
bothers me,
consider
bothers
going
me.
to a different church?
I tried. That didn't go down well.
Why?
My mommy nearly. Okay, I
Is
won't
this
say-
mommy's plan or your plan? Or your own God?
It's my own God. I took because of that whole process. I actually took like 8 months where I didn't even go to church again because it was like, you know, when you're trying to like find your own feet and you're not allowed to find your feet. So then I was like, do you know what? If I can't choose, I'm not going to anybody's church. It was kind of a dramatic process. So I didn't go to anybody's church. But then I shouldn't say anybody's. Then I didn't go to any church. But then eventually I started going to like a church that I love and I still go to every now and again, City Church Dublin. But and I love that church, and the Bible makes sense there. But to be honest with you, the music isn't the same. It's Hillsong.
Yeah.
So, last, I still found myself back in church.
My own problem is bigger than Hillsong.
What do you mean?
That's why I can't go to those churches.
What do you mean by that?
I have African problem. I don't want our Father who art in heaven. I'm joking. Hillsong, don't come for me.
Nobody's coming for you, but it's funny. It's funny.
No, the battles that I'm facing are bigger than our Father who art in heaven.
But our Father who art in heaven also works.
It does work. I'm only joking.
Nobody's coming for you.
Don't cancel me.
Nobody's canceling you. To be honest with you, you need to cancel first in this life. I have a question. What's my question? I don't know if it's a question. I'm just thinking out loud. And I love how you went straight to the point. For me, it's a bit ridiculous. Y'all don't believe in the drums, but you use sampled. You do realize sampled is like the original. Like, I don't think they realize that.
They do. They just, it's all
I don't
tradition.
think they realize that. Tradition, thank you.
It's all tradition. And one thing I've noticed is some people, once they are blindfolded by tradition, to change them is difficult.
Shall I tell you what they say is the logic?
What's the logic?
For example, I don't know about this electronic stuff. This stuff, what I've heard is they say that originally, and you can correct this now if it's right or wrong, when this instrument was created, that it was created in the name of and in the use for pagan dances, pagan worship, that back in the day, I don't know if this is true, but back in the day when they used to dance in the freaking forest and they were playing Yoruba songs and hailing Kini, that this was all for dancing pagan dances, pagan worships and that kind of thing. And therefore, we should use it to serve God.
It was made for war.
War.
That's not correct. It was made for war. And the reason why it was made for war is Yoruba people felt like if we make this, and it's called the talking drum, this is the only way we can communicate without them understanding the language we speak.
Wow.
That's how they made it.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't use
Yes, was it used for the traditional worship Shango and all that shit? Yeah, but it was already made. But that wasn't the main reason. It was just the instrument available.
But here's my thing. Doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter. Do you know why? If we say, for example,
I think they're taking the hell, you know.
they're taking the
Hell, by not adjusting to life.
They're taking the piss, yeah, because they adjust everything else. Like, you can't say you don't use Wi-Fi because Wi-Fi was created for communication.
Or the person that made the mobile phone is not a gospel.
Do you
So
know what I mean? Like,
can't use
and
the
you,
phone.
you use all these things for church, you know? And I just feel like if you're going to put this to a microphone and sample it and put it on the keyboard, and I'm allowed to then press it on my keyboard, bro, I might as well bring the actual thing to the church.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't make sense. Yeah, we're good. If you can't use if you can use this, if you can't use this, but I can record it into my speaker and then take it to the church.
It's the same.
It's the same.
It's the same.
It's not even if it was. Let's just say it was pagan. Are you not still using the same pagan something? That's the logic I don't get. I'm going to see if I can get my pastor to sit down with me. Doesn't really
try.
matter. I don't think anybody cares. It's only those people that go to MFM that.
No, it's a human like.
No, as in, only people who go to MFM have the struggle. Every other musician out there just has a drummer. They don't relate to that particular struggle. Because me and my keys one, the guy that plays keys for me, we have this discussion and we're like, we're trying to create dynamic, but we're restricted.
Yeah. That's why I can't go MFM.
That's the only reason.
Yeah. And it's a lot of reasons.
It's because you're a drummer, of course.
No, it's not because of it. I'm not going to church to drum.
So then why you can, okay, because you need that dynamics.
Yeah, but it's more of the connection.
Yeah, because so for you,
Oh no, I'm not. I don't go to church just to play drums though.
you go for your life, I know. But so you're saying that
Like I used to, like before now. I used to attend open heaven, and I don't even play.
but you're saying that you couldn't go there because they don't have the drums because you couldn't connect.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that I don't connect in general, just the way I don't connect to most churches in general.
What do you mean by you don't connect in general?
To the I guess the spirit of the church.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you don't connect to MFM spirit? Why? Because we don't use the drums?
No,
Then why?
just who I am.
Fair enough.
I've been there, and I was like, okay, cool.
Not for me.
Not for me. And this is from Nigeria, so it's not like it's Irish thing.
Yeah. me a little bit about African drums. For example, you were saying that this was tied too tightly. You kind of grew up on this. This is what's this one called?
Tension.
No, what's this particular?
Gongo.
Gongo, then there's jajembe, which is like the bigger one.
Yeah.
There's conga.
Conga. Yeah.
That's like, I know conga.
Percussion.
So these are percussion instruments. But these are particularly African,
Yes.
Nigerian.
Nigerian.
Is it even fair to go as far as saying Yoruba or not fair? Like, would
It's fair.
Igbos use it?
Yeah, it's fair.
Would Igbos use a different type
They
of thing?
do. They have something similar.
Okay. So it's more of a Yoruba thing.
Yeah.
Then we've got this.
It's more of an African thing.
Okay. What's this called?
Talking stick.
Talking stick. And this is not it's not a very good one, but
It's
you
a good
have-
one. It's just not wrapped.
It's not okay. It's not wrapped.
So it's not safe.
Then you hold it like this,
You hold it like a bag.
right? And then I saw a YouTube video where, depending on what you press, it can get dough,
Yeah, it depends on the tension you put, changes the pitch of the drum.
the pitch of the drum. So that guy was like, "Oh, press here, you get the dough. Press here." There's a tonic stopper in this thing.
Just
Yes or
like
no?
keyboard, yeah.
Just like keyboard.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Isn't that just impressive?
It is. It's very impressive. I think, and do you know why it was made?
No.
So basically, it was made during the days of war.
Actually, do you mind? Can you just give us like
Huh? No, it's broken.
on this one?
Yeah, no, it's still the same. It doesn't sound right.
Okay, but can you just give us like 3 seconds?
Of what? Of
Any-
that?
Yeah. Thank you.
I haven't played in a long time though.
That's my.
That's too strong. Because the open,
The air is gonna affect the pitch, right? The fact that that thing is broken.
no,
is
the tightness of the skin. So openness, it should be dough.
open is dough.
Yeah, but now because it's so stiff, you're getting dough ball with a higher octave.
Okay.
So it doesn't sound right.
Okay.
So
Do you have to do your hand? You have to.
yeah, it's just adding that extra rhythm. Yeah, it's broken, so it doesn't really have that depth.
Tell me the concept of the do re mi part. So open is do.
Open is dough,
Is it
then
true that it only
the
has
more
do re mi?
technically yes.
It only has do re mi.
Yeah, but because it's not keyboard, so we
Yeah,
don't
no
really look.
leads.
You know the way you know the way in keyboard you have the bass notes. He only has the bass notes.
Okay. Which makes sense. It's a drum, so it's a
Yeah.
percussion bass.
Yeah, yeah.
So the open is do. Where is re when you press a little bit?
No, you press the tension a little bit.
Aha. So you press like this, re. And
That's
then
it.
where's me?
Press it more.
Even more. Do, re, mi.
It's the same. You play the same.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the same tension.
Do, re, mi.
Very
Something
good.
like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And then where you know how to squeeze well, you now be doing the
Just
hard
the
part.
extra rhythm. Ah, that's good. You should be playing in church. It's natural.
Are you impressed?
That was very good.
Wait. Say that word again is what?
That was very good. You should be playing in
Natural.
church. Yeah, it's
You said it's natural.
Yeah.
Did you know that my first ever music lesson was on the drum?
Really?
Yes.
Who was the teacher?
I can't remember the guy, but I only ever took one because when I got home, everybody was like, "Because why are you always doing things like for boys? Da, 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 da. You shouldn't do that." That's how they transformed.
What does that mean?
They were like, because I was a tomboy back then. They were like, "Why am I always attracted to things that are for boys?" And that's how they transformed me to piano class.
And piano is not for boys.
And piano is not. No. And piano is not for boys.
I'm joking.
I mean, no. I don't disagree with you. In the end, I'm still in that space where 90% of the time I'm the only girl.
I love when female can play drums. It's cool.
Okay, that was more of a.
You have rhythm. The talking drum sounds bad,
I
but
have rhythm.
yeah.
Did you know that timing was my biggest problem as a piano player for a very long time? In fact, apparently still argues that if I'm not careful, I still play off beats.
Do you practice with the metronome?
Everybody tells me this, and the answer is no. I don't even score to the metronome.
Yeah, you need
Why
to.
do I hate the metronome? Yeah,
I
it
don't
annoys
know.
my soul.
People that don't want to practice hate the metronome. People that don't want to practice it's metronome.
Why?
I know so many professional drummers. When you tell them we're using tracks, they start complaining.
Because they don't want to go out of their way to get to the timing.
Exactly.
I went to a wedding and they were using talking drum and they were playing with a
Post collar.
Eh?
Rhythm, percussion, rhythm.
They were playing Kenny, but what irritated me.
The
you
backing
know,
track.
I wanted to kill them. Sambo, I can't be getting married.
It's
right?
part of the music.
I don't give a shit. The volume was too high.
Yeah.
It was irritating me. It took me a while to get into it, but it took the drummer.
Is it the wedding? You went to the same wedding I'm thinking last weekend?
Yeah, last weekend.
Okay.
Actually, the Lapo doesn't care. It was the Lapo's wedding. The band.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah.
band were fine in the end.
What was the band?
I don't know them. I've never seen
Bravo?
any of those faces. Couldn't tell you. But the backing track was so loud. And the funny part, the worst part is I knew it was sampled music, and that irked my soul.
Okay.
If I'm getting married, yeah,
When I
the
get
band
married.
are banned
For playing.
from playing to a backing track.
Okay.
Is it wrong to say that backing
Then you
track?
need to get the right band.
I will get the right band. I'm going to spend more money on music than anything else.
That's fair. If I ever get married, I'll do that too.
Because if it's not freaking 10 out of 10, then don't bother. We should not even play. Let's just play a DJ and let's get a DJ. Don't waste my time. Because if that was my wedding, I'd be on the table and I'd be irked. I'll call the usher or somebody to tell I got to get up.
No problem.
Oh man. Okay, let's wrap it up. I know who you are. I know you jumped from 5, which I learned today, by the way. And you come here at 17. When did the other stuff come in? The videography.
Okay,
all
that
kind of
was, it's
sound
quite
and-
straightforward.
Okay, go on.
I-
And then we wrap it up.
This is Outlier Music Studio.
I started obviously playing the island since I came, and the whole thing came. So from that to recording, so the whole studio came up because I used to go to studios to record. And one day I was like, let me just study this thing and see how they're doing it.
Okay.
Then
You used
I-
to record for who?
No, I used to go to studios and
Yeah.
book the studio and they record me.
Okay, for other people.
For other people.
Yeah.
So, or for example, somebody called me from London and say, "Oh, can you record this track for me?" And then I have to go to the studio. Then rent the entire studio, pay almost €300, then record, then send the file back. Which it has worked fine. But it's like, what if I can just get this call and just record without having to go anywhere? So I was like, oh, let me look into home studios. But obviously, it didn't work out because my parents won't allow me
Why didn't they allow you?
because we don't have space.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Even though I was talented, they don't care. Then after I was like, you know what, let me just... And also, I know I didn't have a studio until COVID.
I didn't know that, but okay.
Yeah, so COVID was happening and I was on tour with my band then. And I was like, okay, I'm going home. What am I going to do with my life? Since COVID is happening, and I've been saying I want a studio for a long time. Let me just get a place, small place, and start a studio. And it wasn't for public. It was for me to record drums and put it online. That's how I started. Then people are like, oh, I like the way your drum is sounding. Can I come to your studio? One person, two people, three people. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And keep in mind, I've been working with bands and I was in a band myself, so I have an experience with studio in terms of being in the studio, but I just own one. Then I was like, oh, people seem to be interested in what I do and the way it's sounding. Maybe I can start a business from this, and that's how I started the business.
Why did you choose Outline? Why Outline? What's
So
the
the whole name of Outline comes out, if have you ever seen my logo?
Yeah, it's like
The circle,
yeah.
and there's like a slash
Yeah.
at the start.
yeah.
So which means the whole idea of Outline is I want you coming as you are, as small as you are. So by the time you cross my path, which is that transition of meeting me, you come out at the other side being a bigger person.
Amazing.
That's where it comes from.
And I feel like that's the case with us. Do you remember when I played with you that concert in that woman in whatever county that was?
Andrea.
Yeah. Do you remember that? Was that bad back then?
No, you're on that stage, so you're in bad.
That wasn't necessarily right either.
It depends on how you see it.
It doesn't even matter. I know. I don't care about gospel anymore. I don't get anymore. If people come,
If you
to
don't
me,
care about gospel anymore, you don't care about music anymore.
I don't care about gospel anymore. If someone came to me now and said, if I have a gig, I usually refer them on to other people who are live gigging. I don't consider myself as a gigging musician.
Okay, that's fine. People change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you called me today, I'd be like, I know people.
I know a lot of people that should be sitting in the studio. I don't know why they play live.
See, there has to get a point where you figure it out.
Yeah,
Why
but-
did you retire?
Huh?
Why did you retire?
Why did I retire from drum?
Yeah.
It's simple. I retired because I've done everything you could do. I've played on every stage you could play in this country. And I just feel like if you want to be successful, you need to stop repeating the same mistakes you're making.
Why don't you just say I'll play in America, I'll play in, I don't know, the next
Yeah,
stage?
that's part of the reason why I retired. So if I stop playing for people here, or because it's more of the frustration from the artists. We have artists here, but they're not. I don't think they have the zeal and passion
Make it happen.
to be successful. They want things to come to them. You need to go after it. They're trying, but you need to run after this thing. So I also like, do I want to be playing for an artist forever? No. On the same stage, the same setting, the same country. There's only so much that we can do. And it started getting boring. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, you know what? I've done it. I'm not new to the game.
Yeah.
Let me give other people opportunities. So, but the problem is there's not even nobody there that wants it.
Take it, yeah. Really, nobody wants to be a drummer.
People play in church. They're church musicians. They're not professional musicians.
Right.
So it's fine. Like if somebody called me and they're serious, why not? I'll play. I don't teach anymore. I feel like I had that phase in my life and I'm in a different space now. Would I still consider teaching? Maybe, but I'm not looking forward to it. Do you get what I mean? I'm just in a different space in my life. So teaching is not my priority.
All right, Sambo. I feel like I didn't ask you about the industry, which I wanted to talk about. But we touched on it in an indirect way. And we'll leave it. Maybe one time you'll be back on the channel again. But probably with a guest, to be honest. I wish Outline the very best.
Thank you.
You know, you're my fan. You've been my champion. Like, you've been supporting me since I was... Not necessarily there was anything there to support you. You're just a nice person, to be honest with you. And it stuck by me. It stayed with me. And I feel like we're going to work together in the future.
Yeah.
One way or the other.
We're working together already.
You keep saying that.
Oh, yeah. I'm here.
Yeah, that's true.
I came all the way from London for you.
Aww.
So, we're working together.
We're working together. And there's stuff loading, guys. So when they finish loading, we'll download them. And I'm really proud of you. You know that.
Thank you.
But I should probably say that to you on camera. I'm super proud of you. You've come a really long way. And I'm excited because this is really just the beginning.
It's only the beginning.
It's only the beginning.
And I think the Sambo people knew before I moved is not the Sambo people I see right now.
Yeah, and when everything starts to become clearer to the peoples, they will understand.
They're not ready.
They're not ready. They're not ready. And I'm just excited that I'm in the door with you at this phase, because this is an exciting phase to know Sambo.
Yeah,
Sambo now is...
I'm very excited. I'm doing a lot of things. I'm very... You know when you have that zeal again to be
try
creative.
Yeah,
that's the kind of like the era I have in, and I've just been enjoying it. Yeah.
and I love that for you. You deserve that.
Thank you. I'm having the best time of my life. Yeah.
Oh, that's great news.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on.
That was really good. I'll give an example of Sambo.
But my point is, I gave you Sambo one time, and he didn't flinch at me. He didn't. You know when some people are like, "What's this one playing?" And he was so kind, so respectful. He's always been so encouraging. He's never really looked at you and kind of go, "What's this one doing?" He doesn't have that vibe.
Yeah, like
Daddy Sambo.
he hates that.
Daddy Sambo. He's gonna freaking fire me. Anyway, I'm not employed, but he gonna fire me anyway. Is that your excuse? Is that your excuse? Daddy Sambo.
Can you stop? He's uncomfortable. I hate videos, man. Because I have so much shit I'm doing.
Say cheese. Where are you going?
I'm here.
You're so dark in the wall there. I can't see. Sambo!